Good morning, class 2. Welcome to your value education class. Children, as you all know that this is your value education book, Inspiration for Life. And children, we have already completed chapter 4 of this chapter, that is time is precious, right? And the syllabus for first unit test is also over, and the question answer and back exercise of chapter 4 is not yet given to you, I think. So it will be given to you through telegram. I'll send you all the question answers and the fill up given here on page number 22, and the true and false that is given on page number 23, right? So you don't worry for that, everything will get through telegram. Okay, today I'll take your chapter 5. I'll start chapter 5, that is obey your elders. Okay, so obey your elders. Obey means what? To listen to, right? To listen to. Then obey your elders means you have to listen to your elders, like your parents, your grandparents, your elder brother or sister, right? So your relatives. So you should obey to your elders, because elders, what they always think for your good, right? They think for your good. So we must they guide us, they protect us from evil, so and from danger. So it is our duty to obey to them, right? Now what is the value that we are going to inculcate after this, after reading this chapter, is obedience, to be obedient. Okay, now let us start. Take a pencil in your hand, open your book at page number 24. This is page number 24, and this is the chapter. So I hope you have taken out your book, class 2, value education, chapter 5. Fine, let us start. Okay, see, let me first read out this paragraph for you. Obedience means listening to elders and doing things what they ask you to do. So what is obedience? Obedience means listening to your elders and doing things what they ask you to do, and to do the things that your elder asks you to do. Okay, listen to them, to obey them. These elders can be anyone, and this elder, they can be anyone. Like they could be your parents, your grandparents, your teachers, etc. We are your elder, right? So your parents and your teacher love you. Your parents and your teacher, they all love you very much. So they want you to be happy, and your parents, your teacher, and your elder one, they love you all and they want you to be very happy. So at times they advise you, so you must obey to them. So it is good to obey them. It is good to obey them. If you listen to them, then you will if you listen to them, you will be happy. So if you listen to your elder, it will make you happy. So it is good to obey them. Understood? And here is a short story based on obedience. Read it carefully. So here in this page, you'll get a story that is related to obedience. So you read it carefully. Okay. Now, the name of the story is Hidden Treasure. Hidden Treasure. Once there was a farmer, and the farmer was very hardworking. The farmer had 4 sturdy sons, but they were very lazy. They spent the whole day wandering in the village. The farmer was worried about his sons. Now you can see in this picture, you can see an old man. He is an old farmer. He had 4 sons who are very strong, physically who are very strong, but were very lazy. Okay, so once there was a farmer. The farmer was very hardworking. He was not lazy, he was hardworking. But his sons were very strong physically. They were very lazy. Whole day they spent wandering the village. Whole day they passed their time by roaming here and there in the village. And the farmer, that makes the farmer worried. Okay, and the farmer was worried about his son. Now come to page number 25. Then what happened? One day he made a plan. Now one day the farmer, he made a plan. He pretended to be ill. The farmer, he pretended. Okay, to be ill. He called his sons and said, "My dear sons, I will not live for long, so I want to share a secret with you. There is a treasure hidden in my field. Dig the field and take it out. Share it equally among yourself." Okay, one day this old man was very annoyed with his son. He was tensed. Okay, he was worried, so he made a plan to teach a lesson to his sons. So he pretended that he is very ill. He said, "I am very ill." So he called his son and said, "Children, see, I am very ill, and I will not live for a long period of time. So I want to share a secret with you." He said that, "I have a secret. All these days I have not told you a very important thing. Okay, I kept it secret, but now as I'm going to die, I would like to share the secret with you." What is the secret? That is, there is a treasure hidden in my field. I have got some valuable thing that is hidden in my field. Okay, in the field he has hidden it. Dig the field. He asked his son, "You have to dig the field and then take it out from the field. Okay, you will find the treasure there. Okay, below the earth. So share it equally. Then you all the three of you share it among yourself." Next morning, all the four sons they went to the field and started digging eagerly. They were greedy. They thought, wow, what their father has kept for them. So they were very excited to see the treasure. So all of them in the next morning, all the four brothers they went to the field and they started digging the field. Okay, eagerly that so that they can find the treasure. They dug every inch and corner of the field, every nook and corner of the field they dug. But they couldn't find any treasure anywhere, but they couldn't find the treasure. Now they went to the father and said, "Father, we have dug the whole field but found nothing." They were very annoyed now. Now they went to their father and said, "We have dug the whole field." See, you can see the picture here. They are working on the field. Okay, they never used to do this earlier. Okay, as they are excited to get the treasure, they walked, but at the end they went to their father and said, "We have found nothing in the field." "Now sons, when you have dug the whole field so well, why don't you sow some corn?" said the father. Father said that, "You have dug the field now you sow some seed there." Okay, okay, now you can sow the corn. Okay, so they sowed some corn in the field. The four children, the four sons, they agreed to sow some uh, corn in the field. Luckily it rained very well that year and there was a good crop. And luckily what happened, by God's grace, that year it rained very nicely and there was a good crop. The young men showed the field to their father. Then all the four young men they called their father and showed him, "See, father, it is the crop is nicely grown." The father said happily in pride. Now the father is very proud of it, and in pride he said happily, "This is the hidden treasure that I was talking about." And the father said, "This is the hidden treasure that I was talking you about. Share it among yourself." Now you share it among yourself. If you work hard, you will get many more of it. And if you work like this, and if you work even more harder than this, then what happen? You will get more of it. Okay, more of the treasure. Okay, wealth. They can accumulate wealth, isn't it? Then onward, the son began to work hard in the field, and then onward, the sons they work hard in the field, and you will get many. They started to work hard in the field, and soon they become rich and lived happily ever after. And very soon, all four of them, they were united. They were working together whole day. They used to be in the field, and in this way, their production grew more and more. And as a result of this, what happened? They became very, very rich. Okay, and then they started to live happily. Though the farmer's sons were lazy, they were obedient. But what have you seen here is, though the four sons, they were very lazy, but they were obedient. How? Because they listened to their father, right? Their father asked them to dig the field and see. Then they sowed the crop also, isn't it? They looked after those crop properly, and then we have seen the result, and even if they were lazy, they were very obedient, and as a result of this, what happened, they got the gift, isn't it? What is that? That is, they became very rich, they were awarded. Okay, their obedience brought happiness for them, and they were so rich, this made them very happy, and their obedience brought happiness for them. Okay, so this is the story related to this chapter. The story's name was The Hidden Treasure. Okay, now what is the moral of the story? What is the moral of the story? Sweet are the fruits of obedience. If you are obedient, you will surely awarded. Okay, and the award is very sweet. Okay, so this is the moral of the story. Sweet are the fruits of obedience. Okay, and this is the end of the chapter. So we have completed chapter 5, and the question answer of this chapter we will discuss in the next class. Thank you.